So YouTube is unlocking a feature for new or small YouTube channels that a lot of people have been wanting for a really long time. So what we're going to talk about today is we're going to talk about the actual feature itself. And I know that some people have it and they've already gotten it. Some people do not have it. So I'm also going to talk about why you might not have it and what you need to do to make sure that you do get it and so that you are able to access it. We're also going to just talk about some general ideas around use cases for using it. And as soon as this stream is finished, I also have put together a user guide to where I show you, I actually break down each individual part and what it is that you should be doing with it in detail. So because of that, if you are watching this on the replay, I'm going to put a link to that particular video in the pinned comment, and I'm going to put it in the description as soon as this stream is complete, so you can also go over there and check out that guide. So first off, I hope everybody's having a fantastic week. What an exciting way to start a week than with some, new YouTube updates that, some content creators that have been wanting this for a while are going to get. So as you all know, I won't say all know because I'm sure there's some people in here that aren't hanging out on Twitter all the time or that aren't hanging out on YouTube all the time, and you might have missed it, which is why I'm doing this stream. YouTube has made the community feed or the community tab available for content creators, even if you have a small YouTube channel. So this is something that's rolling out across the platform now. It's something that's been talked about since last Friday is when it started popping up here and there. People are popping up on Twitter and on Reddit occasionally saying, hey, I got this, community feed, or I got this community tab enabled, and I don't even have a lot of subscribers on my channel. I've got 12 subscribers and I've got this thing enabled. So I almost mentioned it in the stream last Friday where we do our weekly news updates for YouTube content creators. So make sure you subscribe to check that out and stay in the loop if you're not already. But today, let's talk about exactly what it is. So we're talking about the YouTube community tab. Now, the YouTube community tab, it shows up on your actual channel page on a computer and on a mobile device. And it's a feature that allows you to interact with your community in a bunch of different ways. So some of the information on this is somebody was asking in the YouTube help area about this particular feature. And one of the posts that were left in there by a gold product expert, Dragon Air, says that they are expanding access to the community tab. We've heard again and again that the community posts are a great way to deepen your connection with your viewers, which is why we're excited to announce that we're expanding community tab access to even more creators. Over the next couple of weeks, any channel with access to advanced features, and look, if you're not familiar with what advanced features are, I'm going to be telling you exactly, what's going on there, and I'm going to show you what you need to do if you don't have that enabled yet. But they will begin to have access to the community tab. More details on this can be found here, which is another link that we're going to be going over. And it says, we want more channels to benefit from the community tab so that you can build and maintain relationships with your fans. Now, with this, one thing that I do want to highlight is just the language being used here, right? So the very first thing is that it's a community tab, right? And one of the things that he mentioned in his post was to deepen those relationships with your fans or the people that are interacting with your content. So because of that, when you're using this, just remember, if you're just getting started on YouTube, you might be encouraged or you might feel like, man, I got to use this every day. I got to make sure I'm posting in here like several times a day or that I'm using it all the time. But I just want to let you know that when it comes to this, it's a way to engage, but it's not something that you necessarily want to abuse. But one thing that it is fantastic for is every day that you're not doing something on your YouTube channel, you're missing an opportunity. So if you're just getting started on YouTube and you have a new YouTube channel, using this on some of the days or maybe every other day that you're not uploading a piece of content is a great way to, one, keep getting your stuff out there in front of the people that are interacting with your content. It's another touch point for your viewership. It's a way to bring them back into your YouTube channel because your name is always on that community tab as well as a link, when those posts do show up in mobile feeds or on computers. So because of that, it's really important to make sure that once you do get it, especially like experienced creators, we're using these all the time as well. But if you're a new or a small YouTube channel, this is a great way to continue to bring people back into your YouTube channel. So let's talk about some of the details here. So really quick in the chat, who here has the community feed already? Let's say if you have under 500 subscribers, and who does not have the community tab. If you do not, say, no. If you do, just say yes. I just kind of want to get a gauge here on, who has it and who does not have it already. But basically what they're saying here is Okay, so we've got some me's coming in. We've got some I don'ts. Okay, so for those of you that don't, so here's some information that you need to know. Okay, we got a lot of no's. Okay, so let's make this happen here. So the very first thing to know is that as part of this, if you have a channel and you already have the advanced features enabled, this is something that they are rolling out. So if you don't have it now, you will be able to get it in the very near future. It might pop up by the time the stream's over, or it might pop up here in the next few days, but you will be getting this feature very soon. So rest assured of that. But to ensure that you can get it, something that I want to bring to your attention here is they have an additional document here in the YouTube help pages where they have the access to YouTube tools and features. And they say, if you came across this thread with feature from the feature eligibility tab inside of your YouTube studio from the related help center article, you're in the right place. If you didn't find it from the studio, then you can go over to that article, so on and so forth. But let's just go down to what matters here. So they have down here more on this rollout. I'm going to highlight this so you can see it here. But they say that we're introducing additional eligibility criteria to get access to certain features. This goal is to make it harder for scammers and spammers to select advanced features for spam and abuse purposes. So if you're like, hey, why do I got to go through all this? That's why, right? You can always thank the spammers for this kind of stuff. But they follow that by saying, if you're a new creator, you likely won't need to do anything. Why? If you've been using YouTube for a while, and I know that some of you have, I know, some of you are channel members, you've been in here for a while. So you have, you've had a YouTube channel for a while. They say, just lost it. But they say that if you've been using YouTube for a while, you have built sufficient history, which means that if you have been using YouTube as a user and you've been uploading videos as a content creator, then you already have a history with YouTube. So they have the proof that they need that you're not a spammer, that you're not a scammer, and that you're on YouTube for the right reasons and doing the right things. But they say that that nothing will change on your particular channel outside, of course, getting that feature. And they say this is the case for most creators, that no action is going to be needed on your end. But let's talk about the brand new channels. So if you have a brand new channel, in this case, we're going to highlight this. And they say if you have a brand new channel, you're going to start with access to a set of features that should provide everything that you need to get started as a creator. We call this our standard features. Most new creators don't need access to advanced features right away, but if you need access to these features quickly, they are available after you take one of the two steps, which we're going to talk about right here in a second. They say depending on the feature you'd like to access, you can choose to verify your channel by providing your phone number through video verification, or providing a valid ID. Otherwise, you can keep creating content and unlock the advanced features by building your channel history over time. So look, for all of you that were like, no, I don't have it. For all of you that don't have this, and you don't want to wait to unlock this over time. Now, of course, if you have that history with your channel, you're already going to get this, so it's not a big deal. But if you're just getting started and you're like, hey man, I don't like, I want this now so I can start using it and start taking advantage of, all the features that are available with this, then in that case, here's what you need to make sure that you have, or make sure that you actually do. I've got to go to another tab here. There we go. So you need to verify your identity to use certain YouTube features. Now, as part of this, and we're just going to kind of skip down here and go through this quickly so that you guys can go ahead and get this, sorted, so you can get this activated on your channel. You can do this on a computer. You can do it on Android phones and iPhones and iPads, just so you know. But as part of this, they say to access intermediate features with phone verification. That's not the advanced features. That's the intermediate features that in order to do that, if you complete the phone verification, you're going to get access to intermediate features. Now with the phone access and the intermediate features, that's still pretty much like bare bones stuff, but it's not going to get you access to the community tab. So because of that, you need to make sure that you're doing the advanced feature option, which is verifying your identity by providing identification. And I know that sounds a little bit weird, but here's the breakdown for this. So basically they say, if you don't have this, if you have a new channel, to access advanced features, you must first complete phone verification. That gets you the intermediate and unlocks that for you. And then complete verification using an ID or a video. So then that will open you up to advanced. And then you can say, or then they say you can also wait to build up sufficient channel history, which we've already discussed. In order to complete the phone verification, in order to do this, you can see right here, take a screenshot of this on your phone or something just so you have this available, or I have links to this down in the description as well to make sure that you have everything that you need. Hey, Paul Peck, what's up, dude? And right here, they say complete phone verification on your computer. You sign into Creator Studio, click settings, channel, feature eligibility, intermediate features, and then verify your phone number. Next, once you do that, you're going to get a verification code or text or voice call. And then you basically go through that process. Now, on the ID verification, if you want to have the feature or the advanced features unlocked, which is the community tab is a part of, then in that case, you have to, and again, for those of you that are just joining us, YouTube is unlocking a feature for new YouTube channels or small YouTube channels. It's the community tab. And most of you, if you're just joining the stream, because I mentioned this a few minutes ago, but most of you are going to just have this unlocked already. If you've been uploading videos to YouTube, if you have a history on YouTube, in terms of you're just interacting as a viewer and or a creator, then you have that history, and this is going to unlock for you over time. So if you don't have it right now, you might have it by the time the stream's over, or it might take a day, or it might take a few days, but you're going to get it here soon, even if you have 10 subscribers on your YouTube channel. So even if you're brand new. But for the advanced features, to make sure this is unlocked, if you have a new channel and you don't have that history yet, then you need to complete the ID verification. In order to do this, you sign into your YouTube Studio. And again, you can do this on Android devices, iPhones, iPads, and computers. But you sign into your YouTube Studio, click on Settings, Channel, Feature Eligibility, Advanced Features. And again, you can screenshot this if you would like to, just so you can have the, step-by-step, or of course, I've got links to this down in the description as well. But you go to advanced features, access features, and then you select your, valid ID, and then click get the email, and then they're going to send you that email. And then of course, once they do that, then you can, scan that QR code in order to get it all open. And then they say on your phone that the email is you're going to tap that and hit start verification. And then you're going to follow the prompts to perform that action. I've got this link down in the description just so I don't, kind of beat on this, too hard, so to speak. But the idea is that if you currently do not have access to this, then it's either coming soon. And I just want you to rest assured, if you have a channel history that, where you've been uploading videos to YouTube and you've been, doing the thing essentially, then you've kind of built your reputation with YouTube. So you don't have to do this part. But one thing that I would say, if you've uploaded a few videos and you're like, I don't know, maybe I've been on here long enough, I would just go ahead and go through the verification process so that you can go ahead and just ensure that it gets unlocked quickly, right? Because when it comes to the community feed, you can use this as a way to pull people back into your YouTube channel. This is another form of engagement that you're going to have on your YouTube channel. It's a way to stay top of mind for your viewers in terms of, these are the things that I'm thinking about. This is the information that I want to know from you through like a text poll or through an image poll. This is, just some thoughts that I have in a text post. This is a video from another channel of mine that maybe you should check out, or this is a video of a friend of mine you should check out, or this is one of my videos that as a viewer you might not have seen yet. So you can use it in that way to just keep pulling people back into your YouTube channel. So keep in mind with these, they are something that pops up, for people that are already engaged in your channel, but from time to time, you'll also see them for people that are not subscribed. So because of that, you can still get these in front of people that have been interacting with your content, but they haven't subscribed yet. So again, this is a way to grow your channel in terms of increasing the relationship you have with your viewers, in terms of getting more views by driving people into video posts to where they can, experience content that you have on your channel. And then of course, bring that one more touch point with somebody that's already enjoying your content, but they just haven't made that call to subscribe yet, right? So because of that, you can use this in different ways to grow your YouTube channel. So make sure that you go through the process of getting this enabled on your channel. Now, I've got it linked, the documents, the help documents, I've got them linked down in the description so that you can go ahead and get those, so you can get the verification all taken care of if you don't have your channel verified yet. And like I mentioned before, I have a user guide that's going live here in 1 minute over on the TubeSpanner channel. So it's a guide that I put together for you, showing you, like all the different features that you have available and just some thoughts to keep in mind in how to use them. So as soon as I click this off button, it's going to head over that way. Sons of the Divide, I'm getting ready to end this stream right now, but if you just want to shoot me a DM on Twitter, I'll answer that question. I'll answer that question for you over there and, try to help you get sorted over there. So hopefully that was helpful for you. Everybody have an awesome rest of your week. And I'm going to send you over that user guide right now so you can be informed on the best ways to use this for your YouTube channel.